How's it going? Today we're going to talk about Hondo Onaka and Tales of the Pirate King. We're going to talk about my predictions for the requirements for Hondo Onaka. First, let's talk about what we do know. We did already get the first batch: Captain Thonyo, New Marquis, Hondo Onaka, Veteran Smuggler Chewie, and Ezra. As well as we do know 5 more Marquis in addition to this. I'll pull up the squad page I made, but we obviously have Quiggold, Kix, Brutus, Vane, Captain Silvo. I don't think Maz Kanata will be required, but she is a part of this era. So let's talk about my predictions for the rest of these requirements. You can see them here. First, Emphas Nest. She is a pirate, and she is not required for anything in terms of legendaries or galactic legends in game. So that's an easy one. You're going to have a bunch of people who don't have a Relic Emphas Nest, and you can push that one down on people. Next up, we have Aura Singh. She is a R6 Jabba requirement. So I basically based most of these off of lore on Hondo. So him and Aura actually dated. So I think this would be an easy overlap rec. We're going to have a couple overlaps. I think this is one of those. The only one that I really found, to be honest. But I think Aura Singh makes an easy overlap rec. Make her R7 instead of R6. People gotta bump her up 1, maybe R8. Next up is Kira. He actually captured Kira in, I believe, a comic book. And she's not a rec for anything. She's not required for anything in the game. So again, easy for CG. They're like, okay, not a ton of people have her relic already. Done. Do it. Next up is Savage. If you remember from the Clone Wars, Savage and Maul actually came back and fought Hondo. I think this one's going to be a bone from CG. Give us either Maul or Savage. Maul being a C requirement, Savage feels more likely to me. Again, not technically required for anything, but a fantastic character. So an R7, R8 Savage wouldn't be the end of the world, and certainly something I could see them doing, given his interaction with Hondo in the Clone Wars. Next up, we have got Gerzeb Aurelios. In Rebels, Hondo was directly responsible for Zeb finding quite a few of the people, Lasats, getting them back to their homeworld of Lasan. I guess it was the prophesized world, right? So in the episode where he gets some of his people to their like prophesized homeworld through a magical part of hyperspace, hinting at again the name of the ability Honor Guard, right? As an Honor Guard of the Lasat, that thought to be wiped out race. Hondo's directly responsible for him finding those people and getting them home. And again, he's not required for anything. So we've got lore interaction, and he's not required for anything. Seems like a pretty slam dunk one to me. This one is more of a stretch, but I was kind of starting to scrape the bottom of the barrel here. We have Saw Gerrera. So in case you may remember, you may not remember, it's very, very tiny. In Clone Wars, Hondo was the one who supplied Saw and the other rebels with rocket launchers in the Clone Wars. So this is when his sister Stila was still alive. So this is young Saw Gerrera, not this Saw Gerrera. This is the one I am least confident about. But he is only a Gear 12 requirement for Cal, so we could easily see him being a relic requirement for Hondo. But this is the one I am least confident in. Next up, Chirrut Imwe. He actually fought Chirrut on Jedha in, again, I believe, a comic book, fighting over something he was trying to steal that Chirrut was trying to protect. And Chirrut is not required for anything. Man, his graphics are so much worse than some of his other. I mean, like, the fidelity on him is a lot worse than some of his other characters. Whew. His is rough. Man, he's old. But anyway, yeah, so I think Chirrut would make a good one. Again, not a requirement, lore interaction. So from the top, we've got Pirate, lore interaction overlap, lore interaction, not a requirement for anything, lore interaction, not a requirement for anything, but a good character, lore interaction, not a requirement, lore interaction, low gear requirement, and lore interaction. So to me, that gives you a pretty good baseline. I think we can say the same thing for Ezra here. I mean, Ezra interacted with Hondo like crazy. If he wasn't already on this list, I would have put him on there, because Ezra and Hondo worked together a shitload in Rebels. So like that was easy. Veteran Smuggler Chewie. Yeah, I don't know about that one. That one felt a little bit out of left field for me. I don't know if they ever interacted, so we'll see. You know, they easily could not go this route, but this feels like the most CG way to do it. is you've got all these random ass obscure characters that aren't required for anything that have tiny linkages to Hondo. If I were to guess relic levels for these guys, I'm going to say Nest at relic 7 or 8, Aura 7 or 8, Kira 5, 6, Savage 7 or 8, 7 Zeb, 5 Saw, 7 Chirrut. I don't know if we'll get any more Relic 9s. We got, obviously, the Relic 9 Hondo. Ithanio was 3. What was Ezra? Ezra was 5, right? 6. And then Venomsmonger Chewie 7. I don't know if we're going to see that many more Relic 9s. If we get any more Relic 9s, I hope they are Savage and Nest, maybe. Those would be my hopes. But hopefully we don't get any more Relic 9s. Hopefully it's just the one. They don't all have to be as expensive as Ahsoka, so hopefully that's all of them. But yeah, just a short video today. Talk about kind of what I'm expecting for Hondo. I'd love to know your thoughts. Anything I like big time over like completely missed. I haven't seen the other content creator videos, so if you've got picks that you liked from other content creators, let me know. I'd love to hear them. But yeah, so let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you think might be required that I might have left off, and I'll see you guys in the next one.